monsters. I'm talking to my monsters. Look at me, look yourself. I ain't get here on my own. Betrayal of an angel is how the hero fell. Now look in my eyes, see where they hiding. The street is watching, you know they looking. King got new clothing, co-signing. I didn't know, and I ain't playing my nuts. And test the character and get the realest alpha. And in the red light distribution, serve like wafers. And value distribution handed out like papers. I wanna entertain, the thorns numb the pain. To make me feel I'm deserving to what's coming. And to let you know you deserving what you're getting. And hold your position, conscience hurts a good feeling. Management relentless, they say this, we need this. Don't confuse the famous with success. K. Lamar is one, in the pocket's there. My life is read like a Bible from front to back. I make me sweat by that.
Everything that's not this moment, try to let it go. There's not squat you can do about your past. Doesn't matter what you've done in your past, it's over and gone. The future's uncertain, but we can have some control over the future by how we take care of the present, which is now, right? So try to let everything go that's not this moment and just be here and take 3 deep breaths with me, all right? "13 years ago, I was hired to teach carpentry at a youth prison, and I went in a naive young teacher. The first week or two was a living hell. And it just dawned on me with crystal clarity that I was talking down to the kids. So what I did was I kind of just let down my own walls and I forgot the rules of the prison for a minute, and I told them my story. And for some reason, you could feel the walls in the classroom lower. I actually felt it. It was like this aura. It's just like this different change in the culture of the class.
CSU, for instance, they're going to bump up their tuition.
Right.
It just bothers me that there are some kids that are not going to be able to go to college.
Well, and all the more reason why we need to have elected officials that are very committed to making sure that everyone has access to a post-secondary education.
That's right.
Folks who don't have a lot of education, we want them to get as much education as possible, because post-secondary education, whether it's in the trades or whether it's going to Front Range or CSU, is critical to getting the skills to increase your chances of getting a better paycheck. I think ultimately we got to support education, P through 20, preschool to post-secondary, make sure that a college education is affordable, quality, and that nobody gets excluded because of finances. Just like we have a dedicated revenue stream for K through 12, I think we need to have that through higher education.
I think it's tough to get that kind of stuff legislated, though.
Yeah, but nobody said, when we got this job, it would be easy.
Right.
I thought you quit.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I did quit. I just need one every now and then. Things get kind of rough. But I did quit. I'm sorry. You know, I'm really going to miss your grandma a lot, but God has a plan, Mel.
I know.
So there I was roaming around when I was 8 years old with my father dead in this open casket in our house. What they used to do was they embalmed them and then they brought them to your house. And they put this nice big wreath on the outside of your front door to show that somebody was in there that was dead. They'd leave them there for a day or two. And so when my brother died, we did the same thing. We had this little casket with this little boy in it inside our front door. And it did something to me that I can't explain. It just did something to me. Still with me. Why can't I forget that? Remember when we played some of that stuff that my mother recorded? That was hilarious. I know your folks were here and we just laughed ourselves nearly sick.
We're F. This is station STIF and STIF FM. The news is brought to you every hour, on the hour, by the Casey Constable Coffin Company. Casey Coffin, they are fine, made of satin, breast, and pine. When you're going to pass away, always go the Casey way.